Good morning, Python. Here we come. So what's going to happen now is I'm just going to show you a little bit of video from what we're doing. What we're doing now. So in your booklet, I'm asking you to type this in. Now, first thing you should do there is check your that's in black, and you should check that's in pink, and you should check that's in green. Big tip: leave a space after the question mark before the speech marks, and then close off your brackets just here, and then again pink brackets, high in speech marks, comma on the outside of the speech marks, name, close speech marks. So when I've typed that in, notice at the very top there, can you see where my cursor's flashing? I've got an asterisk, and that means it's unsaved. So I'm going to press Control and S, and there we go. It's now saved. It's now ready to run. So I can go to run and run my module. Then over here, it's saying, what is my name? And it's left me a space before I start typing. It's really important you don't start clicking over here now. Scratch has known that you want to input. Okay, it said put my prompt on, what is your name? And it's waiting for me to input. Whatever I type in here now is going to be stored in name. Do not click over here. Repeat. Do not click over here. The cursor moved over automatically. So I'm not going to type in Fred. All right. And look, nothing happens because the computer doesn't know whether your name's Fred or Frederica or whatever it might be. So it's waiting for you to say, I've finished entering by pressing the enter button. So I press the enter button and it now says, hi, Fred. Okay. And it's finished running the code. So I could click back over here again and I could run my code again. Look, cursor's flashing over here, directly up underneath here, and I might say this time my name is Bob, and I press enter, and this time it says hi Bob. Now that's it. That's all you need to do, and that's our first bit. We've asked for some information, we've stored it in name, and then we've used name again later on. So where might you go wrong? Well, you might forget your speech marks. So this is what I want you to do. I want to run without speech marks, save it. I'm going to press Control and S to save it, and it won't run. If I press go now, if I press run, it's saying unterminated string literal detect at line 5. Well, that sounds like a right old load of nonsense, but it's telling you here, look, we've not finished this. We've not terminated it. We've not got the rid. Now we know that because you saw me do it. Now, so if it says something like that, go and have a look at your speech marks. Now look what's going to happen here. I'm going to forget my brackets. I'm going to save it. I'm going to run it now. And what's it going to do? It's going to say bracket was never closed. Okay, so it's got me the open bracket here, and it's telling me I need to close the bracket. That's really helpful. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change your name here and have a capital letter here and non-capital letter here. Now, as far as Python's concerned, they're different things. So if I save it and then run it, source must be saved. Okay, so I press OK. And now it's going to say, what is your name? Well, it's not got anything wrong now, so I'm going to say Fred again. But here it is. Look, name is not defined. Did you mean capital name? And there you go. So again, it's giving me a hint. It's telling me on line 6, and down here I can see I'm on line 5. And if I press on that one, I'm on line 6. It tells me, it's trying to tell me, trying to help me, rather than you going, sir, I don't know what to do, mine's perfect. It's not perfect. It's a fault on it, and it's telling you there's a fault on it. So if I put that back to lowercase now, and I'm going to save it, and I'm going to run it again, and there we go. What's your name? Fred. And there we go, hi Fred. So it's really important how much detail that you put in here. So lowercase, uppercase, closing speech marks, closing brackets. It will try and tell you what's gone wrong.